We're back. Let's just talk about this scope. Well, actually, let's talk about the Steiner range. So as some of you have known, I've used Steiner binos for a long time. Steiner eRanger Extreme 10x42s, these were my go-to bino. They've been abused on the hill. I think I've sent them back to Steiner for service, new lens caps, new top button, absolute perfect service. I decided then to move on to some LRFs. I used to carry with me all the time a separate rangefinder, and when it's wet and it was miserable trying to dig a rangefinder out of your pocket and then get a pair of binos out, it was a bit of a pain. So I gave the LRFs a go. I didn't think I'd go for LRFs to start with, but we tried the Steiner ones and I can't fault them. The only time they let me down is when the weather is absolutely awful, but then any rangefinder will. It doesn't matter whose rangefinder you've got. These have got a setting in them that allows you to swap for bad weather, but heavy rain, really heavy mist, they're just not gonna cut it. But what they've done now is they've upgraded, and these are the Steiner 10x42 LRFs, but they're the eRanger. So these are basically Bluetooth connected. Now these will connect to an app on your phone, and the really cool bit about that is when you set it up and you ping a distance, if you log into the app, it puts that information into Google Maps. They have a compass built into them as well. So if we say we ranged out there, some cows have just walked into the range, because obviously where my range is there are cattle. If we ping that cow and say that was our target, a red deer for example, and it's maybe 200 yards, do that, look up on the app, it will tell you the distance. It will also then allow you to go into the mapping function from the position you are to where the target is. So basically you can walk that in to get to the target. But the other cool bit about these binos and this scope, which is the eRanger 8, is when I link the two together and I take a range, so I'll take a range out there, we can do that right now while I'm here, and there's a cow in the distance, you can't see it, 161 meters. These now communicate with this scope. So when I look into the reticle, I can now see it's telling me 162 meters. It's a ballistic turret on the top, but it's linked into the system. So I dial up until I see my point blank distance, give me somewhere in about that. So 3 clicks up, I've pinged that target at 162. It's saying 3 clicks is 158, 4 clicks is 172. So we'd set it to 3 clicks, we'd aim on, we'd take that shot. Again, this goes much further. So if I ping out a distance that's right down there in the back of the gully, 341 meters away, again, the binos have updated the scope, they've also updated the app. I dial up now until my point blank distance meets the distance. There you go, 20 clicks up, 342 meters, and the scope is zeroed now for 341. So basically that's 2.1 clicks, and I can dial that straight back down again, back to the zero home. Look in here, it says 0 clicks, 100 meter zero. I've just been testing a target out there at 100 meters. It's a pretty awesome system. The nice bit about it is if you don't need to buy everything, you can literally just buy the binos, and if we pull the app up, it's probably something we'll have to do another video on in the future, but that system will literally give you, so you won't be able to see this on the video, but I've got 2 devices linked into that, my Steiner eRanger 8 scope, my Steiner eRanger binos. Click on the binos, it's telling me the distances, everything like that. It will do when they're connected. They're not playing ball at the moment. Modern technology, eh, when you try and do it. But once they're linked to the app, it is absolutely fantastic that you can literally get everything on your phone. So if you're out there and you're taking that rangy shot on something, it's giving you a full distance away. The bino's linked to the scope, you can dial everything in. You can't really ask for better. It's as I say, it's behaving really well. We've tested it, I'm testing it out here at the moment, but I can't wait to actually push this out to the further ranges. My range here, I can get all the way back to 600 meters. So watch this space for another video when we actually start really pushing those distances out.